I mean, seriously, this game scares me, but it's so much fun, I can't stop. Alright. Kyle wakes up. He's famous. Kyle is the host of the most popular talk show in recent memory, Stay Up Late with Kyle. Stay Up Late with Kyle has grown in popularity quickly in the last year, and the public has noticed. Inside calls Kyle the most excellent dumpy white man. Top Tech noted that Kyle is inspiring youth to explore STEM fields. Seriously, with how things have been going the past couple ones I've done, it's a miracle that anybody has any respect for me. Most other talk shows are dedicated to discussing Kyle and his personal details. Most online videos are best of clips taken from Kyle's latest broadcast. The eye of the world is upon Kyle. Tonight is Kyle's most important interview guest yet. Stay Late with Kyle will be featuring Rachel May. She's a kind and lovely philanthropist. She is dear to the hearts of many. This interview requires preparation. Kyle cracked his eyes open, knowing today is his last chance to prepare for the interview. Kyle has 30 hours left. He must choose his action wisely. I want that damn Claymore again. Oh, I did get to keep the phone. Yeah. Oh wait, browse social media. Kyle's head scrolled through news articles on his phone. Alright, let's see. Stay Up Late with Kyle ranked number 1 and number 2 on television. Wait, how can I rank number 1 and number 2?
I don't know.
New East Bridge being constructed after being found to not actually exist. Authorities investigating. Huh. Okay. Just gonna keep reading. Another grand larceny in crime spree. Evidence points to perpetrator fleeing the country. Rachel May to unexpectedly leave the country on a very, very long vacation after interview tonight. Who is the bug vigilante recently spotted pursuing larcenists? Kyle fails to show up to several charity events. What is wrong with me? Why don't I show up to charity events? I suck. Bug vigilante shows up to charity events with best baked pastries. Donations flourish. Go Gabby downstairs. Hot dogs making resurgence as both fuel source for both humans and tugboats? Okay, whatever works, I guess. Phone model recalled. Techno gym stores blame overuse by consumers. Oh, that's not good. Kyle's phone exploded in his hands from overuse. God damn it. Well, okay. Let's sit at the desk and start that interview, I guess. I'm gonna do the exact same things I've been doing because I still have never gotten through that damn interview. I've only gone through the damn interview once, I think. Am I a mother? Have you ever eaten raw egg whole? Do you ever smile? Are you guilty? Go back to desk. Let's check my desk drawer. Let's take out the change. Right. I wonder if I can buy batteries at the at that store. What do you think?
Fight or buy?
Buy. Not bite.
It sounds like you said fight.
Okay, let's get that flashlight now too. Okay, let's go back to the room. Shit, I don't have enough time to do it. No. Oh, god damn it, I don't have enough time to do it. Kyle hurried to the set. Sitting across from his host chair was a glamorous woman with an air of ingenuity. As Kyle approached her, Rachel looked up and smiled. Good evening, Kyle, she said, looking him in the eyes. I've been looking forward to being here. Kyle responded. Screaming spin in circles. How much would I bet the producer knew this was going to happen and interrupted us early? Because last time when I chose polite greeting, we were able to actually have a conversation for a couple minutes. But when I stretched my arms out wide and tilt my head back, The producer just comes up and stops everything. I was interrupted by his producer telling him and Rachel that it was time to start the show. Start interview. After a moment after seating, the studio lights brightened and cameras clicked on. I'm kind of sad. Good evening, everyone, Kyle said, looking at the camera. Welcome to Stay Up Late with Kyle. Introduced Rachel. Tonight I have the pleasure of interviewing the lovely Rachel May, who needs no introduction. Wait, if I interview myself as Rachel May again, and I actually have questions this time, what would happen? No, let's actually get through the damn interview first, and I'll do that next time. Kyle motioned to Rachel, who smiled and waved at the camera. Hello, Kyle. I'm glad to be here. Kyle's response collapsed to the floor. Shit! From a combination of stressful preparation and not eating anything, Kyle passed out. No one in the studio quite knew what to do with him. They began to poke Kyle in the back to see if he moved. Somebody call 911, something. After a while, they ended the broadcast, shut the lights off, and went home. Kyle was left face first on the floor. Kyle prepared by starving himself. I'm kind of pissed off. Every time I go to try to actually do the interview, I fail. Alright, let's try again. Let's get out of bed. Kyle quickly exited bed and glanced around the bedroom. Alright. Said desk. Alright. I gotta make sure I actually eat this time. Go in the desk drawer. I want that flashlight, and I want the damn change too, because I want to see if I can buy batteries for my flashlight. Alright, let's get the interview notes and do the exact same questions again because I still can't get through the damn interview. Am I a mother? Ever eaten a raw egg whole? Do you ever smile? Are you guilty? Alright, Kyle ripped his page of notes out of the notebook and got up from the desk. Kyle made his way over to the desk and sat down. Back to room. Let's get some clothes. Suit of armor again. Kyle was unsure of exactly what caused him to decide to wear his armor, but it felt like the right thing to do. After much squeezing and sweating, Kyle managed to wrap the metal suit around his dumpy self. Kyle returned to his son's bedroom. Go in the hallway. Let's go in the kitchen. Eat. Eat crust on the fridge wall. Kyle started scraping the streaks of crud and spots of black mold off the wall. Black mold, oh my god, what is wrong with this guy? Seriously, if I had the most successful talk show in this time, why can't I afford a place that doesn't have mold growing inside my fridge? Or a new rug. After balling up the filth from the sides of the fridge, Kyle bit into the crusty, moist ball. Several minutes of chewing, Kyle finished chewing and swallowed the ball whole. Alright, let's go back to the hallway and leave apartment. Shit, I still don't have enough time. Tech store. Ooh, buy batteries. Shit, I don't have enough time to actually put the batteries in my flashlight. No! I'm out of time! God damn it. Kyle hurried to the set. Sitting across from his host chair was a glamorous woman with an air of ingenuity. Kyle approached her. Rachel looked up and smiled. Good evening, Kyle. I've been looking forward to being here. Kyle responded, scream and spit in damn circles. Kyle started to stretch out his arms wide, tilted his neck upward, and was interrupted by his producer telling him and Rachel that it was time to start the show. A moment after seating, the studio lights brightened and the cameras clicked on. Start broadcast. Good evening, everyone, said Kyle. Looking at the camera. Welcome back to Stay Up Late with Kyle. Introduce Rachel. Oh, for God's sake. Kyle vomited all the horrible things he had eaten on the floor. Earlier on the floor. Rachel looked at Kyle concerned, gave a couple coughs and decided to play it cool and keep the show running. Kyle stopped, then vomited again. and continued in a shaky voice. Tonight I have the pleasure of interviewing the lovely Rachel May, who needs no more introduction. Kyle motioned to Rachel, who waved and smiled at the camera. Hello, Kyle. I'm glad to be here. Well, I'm sure we have a lot to discuss, so we might as well dive in. Is this going to turn out like the first one I did? I'm kind of disappointed now. I'm very ready, Rachel said with a winning smile. Alright. Kyle produced notes he'd taken earlier. Am I a mother? Rachel, am I a mother? Kyle looked at her very seriously. Rachel was visibly unsure how to respond. Well, Kyle, I think you might be the better source of answering that question than I am. But do you think I'm a mother? Asked Kyle, pushing further. Rachel paused for a second before answering. I think you inspire you to pursue STEM fields? She answered. Kyle asked another question. Ever eaten a raw egg whole? Hey, Rachel, ever eaten a raw egg whole? Like shell and all? I have, like, a lot. It's really bad though sometimes. I spit it back up. There was silence. But actually, it gets easier to do the more you do it, continued Kyle without losing momentum. So don't start, I say. Rachel chose not to answer and look in another direction. Kyle asked another question. Do you ever smile? Do you ever smile? Like, seriously? Kyle spat out his question, like, viciously. Rachel stopped smiling. If you're gonna be on a show, you need to smile, okay? Kyle said, not smiling. You're here to get views, and you'll get more views if you smile. Here, I'll show you how. Kyle turned the camera, gave the audience... Oh, God. Kyle gave the audience a huge, teeth-clenching, bug-eyed grimace. Rachel nodded and obviously wanted to move on. Jesus Christ. Are you guilty? Kyle threw his questions on the floor, stood up, and pointed at her. Rachel's eye twitched slightly. Guilty of what, dear Kyle? She smiled disingenuously. Guilty of your crimes. Rachel did not answer. Both eyelids started twitching uncontrollably. Call the police. Oh yeah, my phone didn't explode this time. Kyle pulled out his phone and dialed the police. I believe I found the criminal. Rachel began to run towards the exit. On her way, she swung Kyle's phone out of his hand. Drummer! Kyle stepped out of the way. Rachel stumbled around on the floor. But in a moment, she was on her feet. She drove both weapons seemingly out of thin air and started screaming at Kyle. Holy shit, this is what we played for sport! Before Kyle could react, the idiot burst through the roof, blocked Rachel's attack. But the middle-aged woman pumped Shane back. She was brandishing a bug-shaped stick. The woman began to fight with Rachel, flicking her weapon back and forth with surprising speed. Rachel tried to fight back, but it was obvious she was no match for an interceptor. The one vigilante threw her foot high above her head and drove straight into Rachel's hand. The weapon clattered on the floor. Rachel attempted to run again, but was met with sticks to her leg. She fell to the floor. Fell to her feet. Police officer, just right for Kyle's call. Rachel was charged with 7 cases of grand larceny.
It's really, really loud.
After her first month in jail, Rachel started a reality TV show, filmed in her cell about prison cooking. The interview gained immense popularity, and the public began to love Rachel all the more. Why? Kyle made guest appearances on Rachel's show several times. The identity of the bug vigilante was never known. She remained a mysterious but important part of the local law enforcement. Rachel started a new show. Huh. Well, honestly, I didn't think Rachel was gonna be the damn freaking larcenist that was going on around, but okay. I'm kind of mad she's kind of famous as I am now, just because, even though she's an evil villain now. Kind of. But, whatever. I got 9 endings. I accidentally starved myself. Which is great. Okay, fine.
And Rachel has her own show that in prison, no less. But okay. I will see you guys next time. And have this train wreck going on again.